Alright everybody, it's been a long time coming. This is another spring tour video for 2023. Got stuff planted out, and the composters are jam full with all the winter plants stuffed in there. The Shiro plum right here, leafed out, flowered out nicely. Guava that's not too happy over there, but he's still hanging in. I'm doing everything I can to put different fertilizer and sulfur on the soil and see if I can't make him happier, but cold weather stresses out those guavas in our climate. The Santa Rosa that we all know and love. See some more plums on there. Our full compost. The Mirabelle plum in the back, and Sapote is actually reaching the top there, the same height, which is exciting. It's been a long time growing and it hasn't done anything, and you can see even some flowers in there on it. Our other guava, the late leaf out, tropical variety. There are leaves on there. It's not dead, but we shall see. Pineapple guavas here, which have never fruited, still flower every year, but I'm not real sure about these. I think I might try to replace them. I bought a couple, there's one of them there, to see if this is a different variety, and maybe these ones were like non-fruiting variety or something, but I'm unsure. Some leftover plant starts that'll go in the empty spaces I find in the garden if any of the plants don't make it. There's our mint in the pot there, growing healthy. Lemongrass coming back. Got froze out pretty good, but it's coming back. There's still roots in there. All the grapes coming in over the top. See little grapes on there even. This end is Red Flame, I believe. The middle is Thompson, and then down here we've got the Concords. See some little baby Concords on there, and the crazy fuzzy leaves. Our dying cactus. Can't make a cactus grow in a pot in the desert. I can grow everything else though. The goji berries coming up through the rosemary, and that's where I harden off my plants from inside. I got a few trays of baby plant starts in there yet to bring out. Here's the other half of the goji berry mixed in there with the Concord trying to take over. Bear slime, citrus, and, Tangelo, which is the craziest growing citrus. Our artichokes here. This is I believe the 4th season of these artichokes. I just cut them back in the fall after they're done, and they come back from the roots. And a couple more citrus in between here. A Valencia orange is the one behind there. We just got a first couple oranges off that this year. I've still yet to get fruits off of this one. I thought it was a blood orange, but I'm not quite sure. Hopefully this is the year. We'll see later on if flower out we get some fruits going on it for next winter. More artichokes here. And the navel orange in the corner here. And then on the end is the Meyer lemon. It flowered out real strong, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of fruit formation on it, so I'm not sure how that's going to do this year. Black goji berry, getting leaves back. There's Anna apple in the corner here. And back here is blackberries and 2 types of raspberries, thornless and red raspberry, something else. Haven't really eaten many of those. They only flower a little bit, but it's getting to be a healthier plant, and you can see it's even making it over here by the kiwis. Here's my kiwis I've talked about online a few times. No kiwis produced in 3 years, but they are still surviving. Tomuri is one, and then there's this one here. I'm not sure that this might be the male version of it, but 3 plants there, and then this one didn't make it through the winter here. And this is the gold-kissed apricot. See some apricots on there. Hard to see without the sun. And cotton candy aprium here. Some apriums in there. And passion fruit back here on the wall. You can still see some green leaves coming in through all that, and even green vines back there from the freeze. I think the right hand one got cooked this year, but it'll still grow out and leaf out. This is what I like to call the prideful peach. There is 3 kinds of peaches on there: Eva's Pride, June Pride. I always forget the third one, but you can see them peaches fruited out on there. A bunch up there too. Down here we had to put some new strawberries in this season. I put some in the bed, and these are aromas, which I had shipped in. Trying a different kind here in this pot. I test them out in here before I get them in here. These are mostly Quinault and Seascape that I have in this one, and I think there's a few over here which are Summer Breeze. There's a Quinault tag. But yeah, the strawberry's looking good. This is the second season for some and the third season for others. They're coming back. Hopefully we get a lot of strawberries this year. We had a lot of them torn out before, and I replaced them all with these, and here we are. This year will be a good one. The Satsuma plum here, and once again it flowered and fruited out, so we'll be eating some Satsuma plums. This is the Royal Crimson cherry. We've let it get extra tall. Last year I topped it here, right in here, and it actually spread the branches, which is great because it was just one shoot going all the way up, which hopefully, this is year 3 now I think on this. I got it before it was even a named cherry, so maybe we can get some cherries next season on this Royal Crimson, see how they taste out here in the desert. And over here we've got the Arctic Snow Nectarine, I believe it is. Didn't leaf out. It's now shaded. It's just not happy. There's something about this spot in the yard that the trees just have not been growing here well. This is the 3rd tree in here, and it's just not right in this hole here. I feel like maybe the roots from next door, they have what's called a centennial broom, which I consider a giant weed, and here it's considered an invasive weed here in Nevada, but people in our neighborhood let them grow, and I feel like the roots might have got in here and they just suck all the water out of this and don't let these plants, these trees grow in this spot. But I think I'm going to dig this up later if it doesn't leaf out and see what I can do about this hole. Maybe put some more soil in there or put some bricks down and stop those roots. Flavor Delight Aprium, everybody loves this one. See it flowered out and made some good fruits. We'll be eating these before you know it. It's always the first one we're eating. Here's my other 2 cherries. Got a Bing on the left and a Rainer on the right. I believe this is the 3rd season of these. Getting nice and tall, but there you see in the background the Centennial Broom, which is the ugliest, most useless weed plant around this area. It puts off these cotton flowers when it flowers out, and they just get all over everything, and then these little sticks that fall off like you see there. Completely useless, but the neighbors love it, so just chop my side off and let it be. Hopefully these cherries can grow some flowers one of these years. But you know, you can see where there would be flowers there. They're just making more leaves. So tough to grow cherries in Vegas, but I've kept these alive, so we'll see what we get. The brown turkey fig, the oldest tree that I have, was grown in an apartment before I even moved into this house, and it's still going. We did a lot of pruning in the fall, like we always do. Chop off the big branches, let them branch out. We got a crop of figs on here. These should be some good ones. Another black goji berry over here, coming back from the cold. And you can see the pomegranate row is completely out of control, like it is in every spring. I feel like they leaf out faster than anything else. That look like a dead tree for the whole winter, and then all of a sudden, a week and a half, they're completely covered in leaves, and even got flowers going there for some more fruits this year. We had so many pomegranates, we didn't know what to do with them this last season. And this is ornamental pomegranates. I don't know if I ever mentioned that recently, but I put them here because they grow like a bush and usually don't get tall enough, block the window there. So onto the garden beds. See some parsley that I left in there that's bolting, and a few kales that are bolting there, but we got some tomatoes mixed in there, a few kinds of peppers. There's a few cucumbers in that one, some Thai basil here. Got a couple more. I think those are yellow pear. Oh no, that is red large cherry tomato. Growing these Hawaiian tomatoes again. See if we can't get some off of there. Some more poblano peppers. And first year I'm trying these tomatillos. They had them, looked pretty healthy at the Star Nursery, and see if I can't get some tomatillos, make some salsa or something. Some watermelons over there are not looking too happy with this first heat they're getting. I think we might see 100 this week, but 90s for sure. More tomatoes, peppers. Spinach still not bolting, which is making me happy and good for my eggs in the morning. More tomatoes and peppers. It's mostly all tomatoes and peppers in here right now. A few cucumbers. Got cucumbers over here along the side. Onions and a garlic still hanging on there. I found these shishito peppers as well, but they say sweet pepper shishito, which I suppose is just saying they're not hot, but it's a different label than I've seen, so I'm going to grow these and see. We always love shishito peppers, just put them in some foil and grill them up with a meal. They're so good. And this is another unique pepper I found, the Big Early, which I hadn't seen before. See what we get out of that. And I guess go back here down this last row. The King Tut purple peas, I'm letting them, these last ones, we've eaten so many of them, but I'm letting them dry out here, and we'll have some saved pea seeds for next season, because these grew so good. More peppers and tomatoes. I mean, I'm sure over the summer we'll go over and see what some of these are, the ones that grow the best, and I'll talk about them. But there's some Walla Walla onions in the middle there, and more peppers down here, some more tomatoes. I think this is the Cherry 100. Yeah, Sweet Cherry 100. I saved seeds on these, and I have them. I think they're one of these over here that I grew from my seeds. We'll see which one does better. And more King Tut peas down here. But that is our spring 2023 tour. Glad to have everybody see what's going on back here on YouTube. If you aren't aware, these photos and videos and everything go up on Instagram at Desert2GardenLV and Facebook at Desert2GardenLV as well. So I'd appreciate it if you follow me over there and check that out as well. And I'll give you one of them first 100-degree day tours coming up if it's not this week, but you know, once the summer gets going. I hope everybody's garden is going well this 2023, and we'll see you in the next one.